put your book through AI, and it gave me a bunch of nice main points. One is revelation and scripture is ever evolving.
Congratulations to AI for that selection. Important topic.
And also, here's what ChatGPT thought. It said, the book emphasizes that revelation is not static, but an ongoing affair. Scriptures are ever fresh. And Swami Padmanabha even speaks of updatable scripture, where each generation adds new insights without negating past wisdom. This is a bold paradigm shift that could generate rich discussion.
Yeah, I agree with ChatGPT. That's indeed in the book. I agree. Sometimes we will use the word revelation. It sounds like an ancient stuff, right? Like something said in the past, something set in stone, something that was said once and for all and can never change. And of course, I agree that there is a changeless side to revelation. We will say the Atman is eternal, so that doesn't change. So there are eternal truths that do not change, but in that context, things are evolving and growing. So, like I referred to in my book for a moment with the word Brahman, which interestingly is a word for the absolute, changeless absolute, but Brahman comes from the Sanskrit verbal root brim, which means to grow and makes other grow, interestingly. Yeah. So it speaks about expansion and movement. So at the same time, it's changeless. So in the same way, scripture or tradition, there is an ancient side to it and timeless, changeless side to it, but it's ever evolving because revelation and scripture is our attempts to engage in conversation with the infinite. So you can never say enough about the infinite. So there's always something new to be said. In our tradition, we have the system of Parampara or guru-disciple relationship that comes generation after generation, and you are not expected just to parrot what your previous teachers said and copy paste and just be like a robot, but just to add something new to it, to add your own not only to render the same message in an updated language to make it more relevant to the time you're living, yes, but also to add your own insights and realizations. Again, there's infinite scope for that because we are dealing with the infinite. So updatable scripture, updatable revelation. Doesn't mean we are rejecting ancient revelation, but just there's always something new to be added on that foundation.
Yeah, that's why so many commentators have commented on various, Shankara's writings and others. Here's what I think he meant, and let's embellish that, let's elaborate on that, and so on.
Yeah. In our tradition, we have a very rich commentatorial tradition. One of our main books is the Srimad Bhagavatam, sometimes known as Bhagavad Purana, and it has and it has to this day, at least to my knowledge, almost 100 commentaries.
Yeah.
So, and they are not repeating what the other is saying generally. So there's so much. For me, that's a beautiful example of how you can draw so much from a text and end up writing your own book. Many books in our tradition are reiterations of the Bhagavad Purana, but it's a different book. So, and a different book based on the same book. So that hints to me about the nature of reality, changeless and ever evolving.